Have you ever woken up, stretched your arms, and thought to yourself, why does everything feel just a little stiffer than it used to? Maybe climbing the stairs feels more like a chore than it once did. Or perhaps you've noticed your energy dipping earlier in the day. If that sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. As we move past 60, it's natural for our bodies to change. But here's the good news. You have more control over your well-being than you might think. And it doesn't require a gym membership, fancy equipment, or hours of exhausting workouts. All it takes is a simple, consistent habit: walking. Yes, just walking. But not for miles and miles. In fact, dedicating just 20 minutes a day to walking can make a remarkable difference in your health and happiness. In this video, we're going to talk about the life-changing power of walking. After 60, and I'll share with you 5 benefits you probably didn't expect. These aren't just the usual, it's good for your heart type of reasons, although that's true too, but some surprising and delightful perks that can make your golden years even more enjoyable. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's take the first step, pun very much intended, on this journey together. You might be surprised at how something so simple can have such a big impact. Let's start with the first unexpected benefit. Walking can actually sharpen your mind. That's right. Taking a brisk walk around your neighborhood, through a nearby park, or even just around your home can help keep your brain in top shape. You see, when you walk, your body increases blood flow, and that includes blood flow to the brain. More oxygen and nutrients get delivered, which helps keep your mind alert and can even slow down cognitive decline. Think about it. Have you ever gone for a walk and come back feeling like your thoughts were clearer? Maybe you solved a problem you'd been stuck on, or suddenly remembered where you left your reading glasses. That's no coincidence. Studies have shown that regular walking can improve memory, concentration, and even creativity. And after 60, when many people start worrying about things like memory loss or dementia, knowing that something as easy as walking can help keep your mind sharp is incredibly empowering. Plus, walking is often a time when we can reflect, think about the day, or just enjoy a few peaceful moments alone with our thoughts. That mental space is precious. It's like giving your mind a gentle massage, loosening the knots of stress and sharpening the edges that might have gotten a little dull. And you don't need to walk fast or push yourself to exhaustion. A comfortable, steady pace is enough to get those brain-boosting benefits. Now, while we're talking about the mind, it's a perfect transition to the second benefit. Walking can lift your mood and reduce feelings of anxiety or depression. This one might surprise you, but it makes a lot of sense once you think about it. When you walk, your body releases endorphins, those wonderful feel-good chemicals that naturally elevate your mood. It's like your body's way of giving you a little pat on the back, saying, "Good job, let's keep going." And this becomes even more important after 60. Many people at this stage of life experience feelings of loneliness or isolation, especially if family members have moved away or old friends aren't as close by. Walking offers not only a physical outlet but also an emotional one. It can be a chance to reconnect with your surroundings, wave hello to neighbors, or simply feel part of the world around you. Even better, if you can walk with a friend, a spouse, or even a pet, it transforms the walk into a social activity, adding another layer of emotional support and connection. But even if you prefer walking alone, those moments outdoors, feeling the sun on your face, hearing the birds sing, noticing the changing colors of the trees, can bring a sense of peace and calm that's hard to find elsewhere. I know someone. Let's call her Margaret, who started walking every morning after her 65th birthday. She told me that at first it was just to stretch her legs, but soon she realized those 20-minute walks became the best part of her day. She said they cleared her mind, made her feel happier, and gave her something to look forward to every morning. That's the kind of simple, sustainable joy we all deserve. And while we're on the topic of joy and feeling good, Let me share another delightful benefit of walking daily after 60. It helps improve balance and coordination. Now, I know this might not sound as glamorous as boosting your mood or sharpening your mind, but trust me, it's absolutely vital. As we age, one of the most common risks we face is falling. And falls can lead to serious injuries, things that can take a long time to heal, if at all. But here's the thing. Walking is like a gentle, daily practice that helps train your muscles, joints, and even your inner ear to maintain balance. Each step you take requires coordination between your brain and your body. Your feet have to sense the ground. Your legs have to adjust to uneven surfaces, and your core muscles engage to keep you upright. Over time, these small, simple actions make a big difference. Your legs grow stronger, your reflexes stay sharper, and your confidence in moving around improves. And that confidence is key. When you feel stable on your feet, you're more likely to keep being active, exploring new places, visiting friends, or even dancing at a family wedding. Imagine being able to stroll down a garden path without worrying about tripping or feeling wobbly on your feet. That's the kind of freedom regular walking can give you. And the beauty is, you don't need to go hiking up mountains to get these benefits. A walk around your neighborhood, to the corner store, or even doing laps around your house on a rainy day all contribute to keeping your balance and coordination in check. Now, before we continue, I just want to take a quick moment to say, if you're finding this video helpful so far, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. We share lots of practical tips and advice to help you live your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Your support helps us keep creating content just like this, so thank you. All right, now that we've explored how walking can sharpen your mind, lift your mood and improve your balance, let's keep moving forward because there's still so much more to share about how something as simple as a daily 20-minute walk can truly change your life after 60. Another wonderful benefit that often catches people by surprise is how walking helps with joint health and mobility. Now, I know that might sound a bit counterintuitive. You might be thinking, wait a minute, aren't my knees and hips already stiff enough? Won't more movement make them worse? But here's the interesting thing. Gentle, regular movement is exactly what your joints need to stay healthy and flexible. You see, our joints are designed to move. They thrive on it. When you take a walk, you're not just moving your legs, you're lubricating your joints. It's like oiling the hinges of a door. They stay smoother and creak less when they're in regular use. When we sit too long or avoid movement because of discomfort, those joints can actually stiffen up even more, making mobility harder over time. Walking also helps strengthen the muscles that support your joints. Think of your knees, hips, and ankles. All of them rely on surrounding muscles to keep them stable and to reduce the strain on the joint itself. By walking consistently, those muscles get stronger, offering better support and reducing the wear and tear on the joints. It's a simple, natural way to keep your body moving without putting too much stress on it. I recently spoke with a gentleman, let's call him Frank, who used to suffer from regular knee pain. He was hesitant about walking because he thought it might make things worse. But with his doctor's encouragement, he started taking short 10-minute walks around his block. Over time, he worked up to 20 minutes a day. Not only did his pain decrease, but he also noticed he could move around with much more ease. He told me, "I feel like I've added years to my legs. That's the kind of result I want for you." 2. It's not about running marathons. It's about giving your body what it needs to stay mobile, strong, and pain-free for as long as possible. And as if that weren't enough, here's another delightful benefit that might surprise you. Walking can improve your digestion and even help you maintain a healthier weight. After 60, many people notice that their metabolism isn't quite as quick as it used to be. Maybe you've experienced this yourself, eating the same meals but noticing a bit more around the waistline, or feeling a bit more sluggish after dinner. Walking is a gentle, effective way to help with all of that. When you move, your digestive system actually gets a bit of a boost. It's almost like giving your intestines a friendly nudge, saying, "Let's keep things moving." This can help reduce feelings of bloating or constipation, issues that unfortunately become more common with age. I know many folks who swear by a short walk after meals. Not only does it help with digestion, but it also stabilizes blood sugar levels, which is particularly important for those managing conditions like diabetes or pre-diabetes. Imagine finishing your lunch, slipping on your comfortable walking shoes, and heading out for a peaceful stroll. The fresh air, the gentle movement, and knowing that you're helping your body digest your meal, it all adds up to feeling better, lighter, and more energized throughout the day. And let's talk about weight for a moment. I know it's not everyone's favorite topic, but it's an important one. Maintaining a healthy weight after 60 isn't about looking a certain way. It's about feeling your best, keeping your joints healthy, and reducing the risk of various chronic conditions. Walking burns calories, yes, but more importantly, it helps regulate appetite and keeps your metabolism humming along. Even better, walking doesn't feel like punishment or a chore. It can be an enjoyable part of your day, a moment to clear your mind, enjoy nature, or catch up with a friend. And that makes it sustainable, something you're more likely to stick with for the long haul. Now, I want to mention something else that might make you smile. Walking can rekindle your sense of adventure and connection with the world around you. After 60, it's easy to fall into routines. Same chair, same window view, same daily schedule. But walking invites you to change that, even in small ways. You might explore a new street in your neighborhood, visit a park you haven't been to in years, or notice how the flowers change with the seasons. These little discoveries can bring so much joy and a sense of vitality. They remind us that no matter our age, there's still so much to see, feel, and experience. I once knew a woman named Helen who started walking with a simple goal: to get out of the house more. Over time, she made new friends in her community, discovered a passion for photography, and even organized a local walking group. She told me, "I thought I was just going for walks, but really, I was finding new pieces of myself." That's the beautiful thing about walking. It's not just a physical act. It's an invitation to live more fully, to engage with your surroundings, and to feel connected to something larger than yourself. So, as you lace up your shoes and head out the door, remember that you're not just taking steps to stay fit. You're opening doors to better health, brighter moods, stronger joints, smoother digestion, and even new adventures. Before we move on, I want to gently remind you, if you're enjoying this conversation and finding it helpful, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We love sharing these kinds of practical, uplifting tips to help you make the most of life after 60, and your support truly helps keep this community growing and thriving. Now, we've already talked about how walking can sharpen your mind, lift your mood, improve your balance, support your joints, and help with digestion. But there's still one more powerful benefit that you may not have considered yet, and it just might be the most inspiring of all. But there's still one more powerful benefit that you may not have considered yet, and it just might be the most inspiring of all. Walking regularly can actually extend your life and improve the quality of those extra years. Now, I know that sounds like a bold claim, but it's supported by so much research, and more importantly, by the lived experiences of countless people who've made walking a daily habit. Think about it. Every step you take strengthens your heart, supports your lungs, boosts circulation, and even lowers blood pressure. All of these things combine to reduce your risk of some of the most common health issues faced after 60, like heart disease, stroke, and even certain types of cancer. But here's what makes this benefit truly special. It's not just about adding years to your life. but about adding life to your years. There's a big difference between simply living longer and living well. Walking helps you maintain the strength, flexibility, and resilience you need to stay independent and active as the years go by. It gives you the confidence to keep doing the things you love, whether that's gardening, traveling, playing with grandchildren, or simply enjoying a beautiful sunset walk. I remember meeting a man named George at a community event. He was 82 years old, full of energy, and he told me that he still walked 20 minutes every single morning without fail. When I asked him what motivated him, he said, "I walk so I can keep walking." That simple statement stuck with me because it captures the heart of this whole message. Walking is both the means and the reward. It keeps you capable, mobile, and engaged with life. And beyond the physical, there's something deeply empowering about knowing that you have control over your health and well-being. So much of aging can feel like things are happening to us. Aches, changes in energy, shifts in routine. But walking is something you choose. It's an action you take that says, "I'm investing in myself." It also creates a beautiful sense of routine and purpose. Waking up and knowing that you'll step outside for a walk gives structure to your day and something to look forward to. That predictability can be comforting, especially in times of change or uncertainty. And let's not forget about the opportunity to connect with nature. Whether you're walking through a bustling neighborhood, a quiet forest trail, or simply around your garden, being outdoors has its own healing power. Fresh air, sunlight, the sound of birds. These little moments can lift your spirits and ground you in the present. I can't tell you how many times I've heard someone say, "I didn't realize how much I needed that walk until I took it." It's a small action, but it can shift your whole perspective on the day. And once it becomes a habit, it's something you'll miss when you skip it, which means it's more likely to stick with you. Of course, I know that starting a new habit can sometimes feel daunting, especially if you're managing health conditions or if mobility has already become a bit limited. But the beauty of walking is that it's infinitely adaptable. Your 20-minute walk doesn't need to be all at once. You can break it up into 2 or even 4 short walks throughout the day. It doesn't need to be fast or competitive. What matters most is consistency and finding a pace and routine that feels good for you. Maybe mornings are when you feel your best, so you step outside just after sunrise to enjoy the quiet of the neighborhood. Or perhaps you prefer evenings when the day is winding down and the air is cooler. Some folks love to walk with a friend or a pet, while others relish the solitude. There's no right or wrong way to do it. If weather or safety are concerns, walking indoors at a local mall or even around your home can work just as well. The important thing is to keep moving, to keep those joints, muscles, and that beautiful heart of yours engaged and healthy. And if you ever need a little motivation, remind yourself of everything we've talked about today. Sharper thinking, brighter mood, better balance, healthier digestion, stronger joints, and of course a longer, fuller life, all from just 20 minutes of walking a day. Isn't that incredible? It really is the kind of simple habit that offers so much in return for so little effort. You don't need special skills or equipment, just a comfortable pair of shoes and a bit of time. And every day you choose to walk, you're choosing to invest in your well-being, your independence, and your happiness. I hope this conversation has inspired you to see walking not just as exercise, but as a gift you give yourself, a gift of health, of time, and of joy. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you've been active for years or you're just now considering adding more movement into your life, every step counts, every single one. So if this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. What's your favorite place to walk, or what benefits have you noticed when you've made walking part of your routine? Your story might just inspire someone else to take that first step. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We share lots of content designed to support you in living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Your support means so much, and it helps us continue bringing you tips and inspiration to make the most of every day. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Here's to your health, your happiness, and to walking confidently into the next chapter of your life. Remember, it's not about how far you go or how fast you get there. It's about enjoying each and every step along the way. Here's to living your best life at any age. Take care and happy walking.